Hey friends, this video is to review Research Log 1 and sort of give you an example of what your process might look like after determining your inquiry question and watching the library modules to help you research. So again, this is going to be a little bit of a demo using the prompt on one side and the library search tool on the other, and I've got this little note that kind of comes and goes that's going to help me sort of keep track of my research terms. So the purpose of Research Log 1 is to become familiar with the conversations around your specific issue, right? So you are seeking multiple perspectives. You're looking for variations. You're exploring, right? This is not a time to be like, I know what I'm looking for. This is a time to say, okay, like how much can I discover in this? So my inquiry question is modeled after essentially the research that I did in undergrad for a similar assignment. And I eventually arrived to this question of, to what extent does scent impact sexual attraction in humans? Right? So I'm curious, does scent play a role? If so, is it in, finding a mate or keeping away from certain mates? Is it the best way to attract a mate? There are all kinds of ways that this question could be answered. But to begin, we have these initial search terms taken from the question itself, right? So scent, specifically sexual attraction, although we could search these separately as well, and then humans, right? Because I'm specifying humans. Although it's likely that we will find research on animals to fill in some of the gaps, right? So let's see, let's go to that A to Z database, click on Academic Search Premier. Am I gonna have to log in? Nope, I'm already logged in. Okay, so we're just gonna start with scent, sexual attraction, humans. Let's see, periodical, Psychology Today. So I'll open that. I'm going to open this PDF in a new tab and come back to it. Neuroendocrinology of sexual attraction. Okay, interesting. So one of the things that I'm starting to note here are some of the other terms that are being used for likely articles. So let's do like another secondary terms that I'm gonna search later. So odors, we've got this under the endocrinology, olfactory perception. Interesting. Copy that. All right, so again, as I continue researching, I'm gonna try these out in a search. The hidden power of scent, scientific mind. Okay, I'm gonna explore that. I'm just opening these in tabs to come back to in a little bit. Right, so not just going for the first one, but really trying to see what is the variation here. Let's see, common sense, smells, odor, sexual attraction, mood, psychology, what the nose knows. Okay, that looks like it could be interesting. I know I'm opening a lot right now, but for example, I know because I don't speak Spanish, I'm not going to open this one. This one looks super specific. The role of body odors and olfactory ability in the initiation, maintenance, and breakdown of romantic relationships. Now that seems really spot on, right? And again, so look at now, we've got pheromones. This is pretty much what happened to me when I was in undergrad. I started looking at pheromones. Let's see, body odor is one of those search terms right here. We've already got olfactory perception, right? So you're starting to get a sense, right? You're looking for what already exists out here. And this is really the big part of Research Log 1. And once you find 3 sources that you really feel like address your research, your inquiry, your questions, you're going to do that MLA citation, the rhetorical précis for all 3, right? And then after those 3, you're going to write the 200 to 300 word discussion using those author tags. You'll address a lot of these questions. Now, what does that look like? Oh, this is that's not the example. Let me find the example. Here we go. So this is research log 2, but the format will be the same. So there is that citation first, the précis, there's 3 of those, right? And then the source discussion. This is where you're going to bring together the synthesis that we talk about in a later video, synthesis and stakeholders. I hope this helps you guys get a good start. I'm looking forward to see what you come up with, and look for the next video on Research Log 2 coming soon.